So this is the month 5 update on Garner Family Farm here. Once again, I keep saying this almost every month now, that we didn't get too much done this month. Kind of got stagnated and got used to doing the chores, coming out here and feeding the animals, and getting about takes 20 or 30 minutes a day, and then you're kind of done. But we got to keep moving forward. We got to get the fence for the hogs. We've already got somebody we'll get them from. I'm going to try to do that this weekend when I'm finally off. I've been working the last 3 weekends. But anyway, I'll turn around and show you the small changes, and obviously the garden, because, it's different than last month, of course. So. Now this is one of the things. I did build this rabbit enclosure for the rabbits, but unfortunately one of the rabbits died. The female rabbit died. So I think this is a pretty good setup here. I hear that they're supposed to be separated because they'll fight and things like that, and you're only supposed to put them together when they're mating. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I gather. And I honestly don't like them being cooped up this much. I like to give them more room. I don't know if they care. I know that where I got the rabbits, they were all hundreds of rabbits in little bitty cages. So I really feel like that doesn't get very good. And our plan is not to eat these rabbits. We want them to multiply so we can just sell rabbits to other people. Now these are a meat type rabbit, so that would obviously help, because we can sell to people that are going to raise meat rabbits and people that want pets. So I think another thing that has changed since last month, if I can get in my top security system here, we have put now I think we had put these are the youngest ones, in this little small coop at the bottom, and they graduated from the brooder we had on the back porch to this thing. And I don't know if I had them here this time last month or not, but I did take the fence out in the wall that was right there, separating the 5 grown chickens from I think they were about 3 months old at the time, 3 or 4. So now they're all together. They fight a little bit, and at least we know that's a rooster right there, and he's crowing. But they fight a little bit, but I think it's okay. And it gives them all a little bit more room. Now, before I brought the baby chicks out here, they were able to go in there too. Now they want to go in there. Every time I go to feed the babies, they're either trying to get out, the babies are trying to get out, or the grown-ups are trying to get in. I just cut some grass, and I heard that they like fresh cut grass, so they seem to be picking through it. Of course, the goats are doing good. Now, I had the baby goats, I think, in this thing last month to keep them separated. I wasn't sure how the dog was going to do with them, but I did finally let them out. I got the dog up at the pool area because he did attack the chickens 2 days ago. He didn't kill any of them, but we're getting a little tired of that. So, and I believe if we get the pig, we're getting 2 piglets. We might put them in there temporarily. And then this weekend, my plan is to build a hog pen right here in the corner of this area. And then, I know I mentioned it probably last month, we're going to create a fenced in area right outside of this for the dog. I want to keep the dog down here because I think he protects all these animals from other stuff. But we've got to protect them from him as well. So now I finally got most of the whole thing brush hogged, so you can kind of see. And then they even brush hog next to us too, so it looks real good up there. And you can see out there the couple little bushes and stuff. That's where there's a lot of big rocks that I avoided. I need to get in there and get the rocks out of there so we can keep it down. We got pretty much where we can cut this with the mower here, and some of this. That stuff over there is too rough. I think we probably get the mower in over there too, so maybe get it to look a little better. And up here, the garden. It's been raining quite a bit, so I think it's helped us a little. My sister and brother-in-law have a bigger garden, and they've been pulling stuff out. Of course, they're a little more experienced than we are, but they're already pulling a lot of stuff out. And Carrie's getting, you know, a small handful of stuff out here almost every day now. Some little tomatoes, and it looks like a cucumber. That might not be very good. It's like a cucumber over here. So there's stuff. But I'll take a snapshot of the last few months, like month 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kind of show the progression. Like I said, I noticed down the road, like right here we got corn. Notice down the road there's a cornfield. This at least 2 times higher now, almost 3. So, like I said, all we did was till and plant. Bigger plans for next year. But we want to get some stuff this year too, so hopefully. And some of that stuff's starting to peek through. That was planted later. Here is Carrie's cannon shed. I got big plans for in here. Carrie's already got some of her stuff out here. But my plan is to go ahead and wire it up, insulate it, and get some drywall, and then put some shelves, AC / heater in here so she can do her canning. We'll get a little gas powered oven, stovetop thing, so she can boil in the boiling pans. So that's the plan out here. And at some point, the future plan, see, I got to straighten this up because it's not quite square with that fence. But I need to get this end this way a little. The plan is for me to build a 12 by 40 pole barn right here. So it's going to be as wide as that, 40 foot long. And it's going to cover this whole area here. And the plan is to put a false front over in the sides and make it look like the Old West. And the old bar I used to have in my old house will be inside this big area. And I have plenty of room to put all my memorabilia and stuff I collect. So that's down the road. Like I said, I don't quite have the shed lined up. It needs to be moved a little, which is gonna suck, but I'll get that done. So that's the update. It's going pretty good. Like I said, we kind of got in a rut where we just got used to doing the little daily chores and not going forward anymore. And I did want to slow down a little. We were going real fast, getting things before. I mean, I got the goat pen done an hour before I went and got the goats. And there was a couple little places I didn't tie down good because I was in a hurry. and they got out right away. So everything's kind of been like that. I mean, I got the rabbits, Tim built the pen, so things like that. So I'm gonna try to get the pig thing done. So I really do want to slaughter a pig once a year and get meat. I think that will be helpful. We'll start finally getting some of us the self-sustaining stuff that we're looking for out of this. So anyway, so it's overwhelming. Keeping the grass cut, keeping the brush hogging done, weed eating I'm not caught up on. I mean, just always behind. So it's a little overwhelming, but it's also, we're enjoying it at the same time. It's always something to do. And I got to do more. So, like I said, we got in a rut where we were just making sure the animals are taken care of and then not doing much more. I got to be more active. The first couple of months out here, I lost weight because I was working hard. So there's enough stuff to do to keep me busy. So I just need to stay busy. So hopefully I'm able to do that and make some changes and get this thing moving forward. So you like, share, and subscribe. And I'm trying to think of I got catchphrases at the end of like my soldier tales and my regular cemetery videos and travel. But I'm trying to think of something for the family farm sign off. So I don't know. Any suggestions, just let me know. If you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.